الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما وفقها وإخلاصا وعمل مقبلا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. The last time we talked about zakat al-fitr and zakat and the sadaqah, and I explained the difference between the sadaqah and the zakat. The zakat is the duty and the sadaqah is not duty, actually voluntary. And the zakat given only for the Muslim people, the sadaqah can given for anyone, even for the animal. But the zakat have actually a special amount of the money or thing you have it to pay for that. But the sadaqah, no. You can pay randomly if you have small or a few. Today, inshallah, I'm going to talk about the zakat of the money. Zakat of what? Of the money. What means the money here? Amwal. Amwal, not only the paper money. The money, the gold, the silver. If you have a car or a house or a land or something that make it save it for a trading, that's called what? That's your money. If you have an animal, a cow, a camel, a sheep, all of that what they called your money. Money, not only what you have in your hand and your bank. All that called your wealth, your money. You have to pay for that. But when you have to pay for that, when they have nisab, that means a certain amount of the money. For example, if someone have one cow and one car and one house and one shop, that for trading, not for himself. Your car, you don't need to pay zakat for it. Your house you live in, you don't need to pay zakat for it. Only what you prepare for what? For a trading, you have to pay for that. When you have the amount, what the amount is, amount actually count by the gold. You know the purity of the gold? We have different purity of the gold. Who knows the size? Number one, 18, 21. The top is 24.
Kilogram?
No. That's a size. That's a purity. The most purity gold, they call it 24. And after that, mixed with the copper. Mixed with some of the copper, but the amount of the gold amount what? In it 21%. Okay? And after that 18. That low down. So when you have to pay your zakat, you have to count your money and then combine and then measure it with the gold. When you have, for example, about 85 grams of the gold, that 24, then you have to pay zakat. If you're worth less than that, you don't need to pay zakat. That's the one condition. The second one, that should be stay with you 1 year, from Ramadan to Ramadan, from Shawwal to Shawwal. That's Arabic year, with the moon, not with the normal this. Okay, but you have to count it. So number one, zakat for the amount of the money you have it. How much? How much gold?
21. The quality.
85.
Okay, 85 grams.
For the quality what? Or 24?
24.
Okay, but the quality 21, that is 97 or 100. At least 97 gram or 100 when you have, because the same. When you count the 85 gold, that the purity of 24, they count what? The same with the 97.12 by the quality of 21.
Okay, please, you take it again. You know, you talk of two quality now, 21, 24.
Exactly.
So if it is 21 quality, how many grams?
Exactly, 100. If that's 24, 85.
Okay, 85.
Exactly.
Okay.
When you have
21,
when you have high quality,
yeah,
there is a number.
Okay.
When you have, for example, the 85 gram of the high quality 24, then you have to pay. Or 100 gram the quality of
21.
21. Okay, that's the gold. The silver, when you have 590 something gram, it's silver is difference, then you have to pay for that. But now the point is, that should be prepared for the trading. Your car, your house, you use it for yourself, you don't need to pay for that. Okay? The gold of the woman, they use it like jewelry. Okay? Should pay for that? We have different opinion, but actually you have to do it because we have the hadith of Prophet Muhammad. He saw two women and he told them, he asked them, did you pay zakat for that? You have it? Said no. And he said, I'm afraid Allah will punish you about it. So every gold you have it, you have to pay for that. And your money for trading or for the jewelry. But your house, you live in, your car, you don't need to pay for that. Okay? And that a gold, a silver, a house, a land, anything, wealth you have, even the animal. You have a cow, a camel.
Yeah, Sheikh.
If we just have money, what is the euros, for example?
You have to count it to the gold.
So you use that as
Same. The scale of the gold, how much?
Yeah, Sheikh.
But we say, if you say you have cow, the cow rich for 1 year,
After 1 year, then you have to pay for
you have
that.
to pay.
Okay. But if you have it for 5, 6 months, no.
Okay.
I count this point, inshallah. I count the point.
If you are trading, let's assume you are a businessman. You understand? You have a shop. Your capital you start the business with is 10,000 euros.
Okay.
This is an example.
No.
Then at the end of the year, you make a profit of 5,000 euro.
No.
So the capital is 10,000 euro, and the profit is
5,000.
5,000 euro.
Yeah.
Where are you going to pay the zakat? The profit or
Or-
both the profit and the capital?
This what I would back to you.
Okay, it's equivalent to that.
Yeah, that is actually the growing money.
Yeah.
Okay. The scholar said the growing money,
Yeah.
you have two options. Number one, for example, I count every month what I have. Okay, for example, I have this month 10,000 euro.
Yes.
Next month 11, for example. Okay, I pay now, or after 1 year, I pay for this 10,000. Okay, but after 1 year and a month, I pay for that 1,000. I pay for the 5,000. What I have more available, I pay for that next year at the same time. Or the best, no. The end of the year, collect out what you grow in your life in the year and pay for all of that.
Okay, not like you separate capital. and
Exactly.
Yeah,
No. All together, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the best way to be safe and side safe. The scholar said, count what you grow in your year, all the year, and pay for all of that together. Okay? If you have 10,000 euro now in Ramadan, and you make a business, next Ramadan you have 15,000 euro. Through all the year,
Yeah.
you have to pay for all of that.
Okay, yeah, now.
Okay, another point. If actually I borrow someone money, 5,000 euro, should I pay zakat for that money? Because it's not my hand now.
No.
I give you 5,000 euro.
Yes.
To Saliman. Okay?
Yeah.
And I give brother here 5,000 euro. And I have money. I have to pay zakat in Ramadan. Should I pay for money I give it to him or give it to this man?
No, you can't pay.
Because it's not at hand yet. It's not visible yet.
No, you have to pay.
You have to pay.
Because already in your pocket. Because you give it to me one day. Okay?
But I didn't
No,
give it to
I
you.
didn't get it yet. Say it again.
If I borrow you 5,000 euro,
Yes.
and I borrow you 5,000 euro,
Now.
okay, I know you will give it to me,
Well, I've not given you yet.
but not in my hand now. For example, Muhammad, I give you after Ramadan 1 month
Yeah.
or 3 months.
Yeah.
Okay, should I pay zakat for that money in your hand?
I don't
Yes.
For me, you can't pay
Good.
because I don't pay you back yet. You have, you have to see.
But your money,
Oh.
it's still your money, not your money.
Allah, yeah.
That's your money.
Yeah.
Just one case you should not pay if you know this money is hard to give it to you or
Yeah.
will not give it to you.
Yeah.
Then when you got it, you pay for 1 year. For example, if you keep my money with you 5, 6 years, don't give it to me. I know you will not give it to me. You put your money to give it to me. When I take it, I pay for 1 year.
Oh.
When I take it, pay zakat
For 1 year.
1 year. Okay?
You can't pay enough of years, no.
Exactly. But if I know someone, he will give it to me.
Yeah, but
Then that's my money.
yeah, Sheikh, from Islamic perspective, is understood now. But in any situation, there are some exception at times. Let's say, for
Sit
example,
down, listen now.
you know me as a good person who paid debt on time, and you borrow me 5,000 euro, and I said in the next 3 months I'm going to pay you, inshallah, and you believe that this guy is not a bad person, then you pay the zakat out of it.
Exactly.
And something happened in which you seen it physically. Maybe Allah brought some unexpected
Like
situation, and I can't pay you that 3 months. It may extend to more months.
But he will give you more.
Yeah, I will give you inshallah.
He give
if
you
I have it.
But that's
What do you
fine.
think?
It's still your money. It's still your wealth. That is wealth. Exactly. You put money in this pocket
Yeah.
and put money in this pocket.
Yeah.
They both for you. That is your money. Maybe now you don't use this, but they both for you. Understand me?
No.
That is that money. So that is about the money you have to pay when have it for 1 year. That a certain amount of the gold,
Yeah.
count by the gold or by the silver, and to pay what you have to pay and their debt, as I said. تفضل خالد.
Yeah, when you said, let's say I have 10,000 now, and then before next Ramadan, I have 15,000. So from the 15,000, I have to pay zakat.
Yeah,
Okay, so because you said we have to count now and then take.
that one way. That a way to count every month what you get.
But then the percentage is the lower, right? Yes. For each month. Yes. The same.
You pay for what you got in that month.
Yeah.
Go to, I have 10,000 now in Ramadan. In Shawwal have 11. Okay. Next Ramadan I pay for the 10,000. In the Shawwal I pay for 1,000. Okay. Well, how much I pay for that? Okay. How the percentage you have to pay? 2.5. 2.5 for all of that. You count it.
If like 1,000.
25. 25.
25.
Yeah,
Okay,
25.
okay,
Yeah, it's 2.5.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2.5.
100, 2.5,
Yes.
1,000, 25, 10,000, 250. That's easy.
Oh yeah, it's yeah.
Like
Nah.
grains has also been measured for many years ago. You know, they use some measurement to measure it that if you have 40 bags, you take so number of these because they use the normal measurement before, as in during the time of Prophet. You know what most of the scholars do in the whole world, not just every country. You know, they put all these things together, divide it, then you compare it with your own country, the currency, how much
Okay.
that you take the percentage out of it.
Yeah.
So that is how it
And,
works in
the
most
same way now.
countries. Yes.
And we have a point I have to talk about it before I forget that point now. When you collect your money, then you have to count it and measure for what the gold or the silver and to pay. You okay? What point, Khalid?
Okay, my question is, so let's say someone gets monthly income, someone gets steady income every month, the same amount. From there, he has to pay the 2.5. Yeah.
I think you put
Yes,
everything
it-
together after 1 year.
Yeah. I said that.
Well, you- yeah.
To put them in the other year. Because the income you have it, you spend for yourself. What you spend, you don't need to pay for that. But what you save,
So whatever I have in this month,
no, just what you save.
what I save,
What you save from that amount, that you have to pay for that.
no, I mean like the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing. You can pay at the end of the year.
The one you
And-
save for this now, for next year, for this time.
Exactly. Yeah. And you can pay, for example, in advance. For example, if I want to pay now for 2 years
Yes.
for my money, I can't pay now. But what if they increase my money? I pay for that. The increased,
Yeah.
actually separate. Okay?
Yeah.
You can pay an installment. For example, now you pay all money in Ramadan. That's fine. You can pay for them every month. Few. For example, my zakat 1,000.
No.
Can I pay every month 100 euro? 100 euro. Give it to poor people. That's fine.
No.
You can make your zakat like iftar for the poor people in Ramadan. You know poor people in your country?
Yes.
But the poor people. Not you make a big actually food for all people come to no, for the poor people. Okay, you know this family is poor people, okay?
Yes.
And this. Counter them and give them the money for the zakat or food and feed them like iftar in Ramadan.
Which one, the miskin or there's two types.
Faqir, yeah. Miskin or faqir, same. Okay? Same by this meaning. We have different meaning between them, but in this case, the same. Miskin have food 1 day. Faqir has not at all. So if someone have a food for 1 day, give them, fine.
Yeah, Sheikh, I know a lot of scholar has been talking on the question I want to ask you. Salary, if you are a salary earner, you are collecting monthly salary or wages, are you supposed to pay zakah of it?
What you spend? No. What you save? Yes. That's the point.
Okay, let's say now I earn 500 euro per month. So maybe out of this 500 euro, I pay bill, pay everything. At the end of the day, I still have maybe 100 euro till next month. So am I going to pay zakat on that 100 euro?
Exactly. That's what you save. You have it. You have to pay for that.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Because I've
What you
seen-
save, pay for that. What you spend, no.
I've seen
Your
a
car
lot of-
use, the house use, you don't need to pay
I've
for
seen a
that.
lot of scholars saying some goes with your opinion. They say once you save money, you have to pay the zakat. But some say salary, you will not pay zakat because it's a monthly something that you use for your
So
personal
what the
expenses.
difference between your salary or someone have on his own business, has a shop or
No,
company?
sure.
What's the difference?
So,
The rule is what you save, you have to pay for that.
yeah.
Okay? What you have it, okay. What you have save, you pay. What you spend, no. Okay? Now.
So, okay. So, Salam alaikum.
That's it.
What's the benefit for that to pay with zakat? When you pay, you get more. That's what the benefit for that.
The benefit for the who pay or ticket.
No benefit for pay zakat.
Pay zakat. Number one, Allah will be happy with you.
Allah Akbar.
Number two, that clear your money, purify your money,
Okay.
purify your health, your family.
Oh, mashallah.
Naam.
No, Sheikh, you know when masjid sometimes they say pay your zakat and then it's just 7-8 euros.
Zakat is haram for the masjid.
No.
That is sadaqah good. Sadaqah is a good.
Zakat al-Fitr, the one they are collecting money.
I said that for this masjid and other masjid, it's haram to take the money in the year, in the day of the Eid, because you have to take it before one night and or 3 nights, send it to people, poor people to use it in the night of the Eid.
If not,
But when you
after
collect it here and send it after 1 week,
It's
that's not zakat for us.
Just sadaqah.
Yeah, but
Just sadaqah.
okay, but what's the difference between when some masajid, not some, a lot of masajid say just pay 7 euro, 6 euro, that's your zakat.
But they collect what have to pay because zakat al-fitr, a certain amount of the food, okay? They count it by the money, how much? And you have to pay for that the same amount of the money.
That's different.
But now, for example, you go to halal shop, the rice 2 euro. Go to Tesco 1 euro or 1.50 maybe.
$7.
Okay,
Yeah.
you have to count it by the middle, not the high, not the.
But what's the difference? Zakat al-fitr and the zakat that you
Zakat al-fitri, that is to purify your fasting in Ramadan.
Yeah.
Whatever things to purify. That is zakat. How actually? We have zakat for the animal. We have the zakat for cheating. We have the for the plant. We have zakat for the money. Everyone have different zakat. Inshallah, maybe tomorrow we count about it. But in general, to purify.
Okay, so now, for example, subhanAllah, I thought it was the same. Zakat al-fitr and 1 year thing, I thought it was the same. So now, let's say, in general, someone, now he didn't save for a year. What is the...
So again,
Someone now, for example, me, I didn't know that I should save or calculate the money that I saved. What should I do now for paying the zakat or the one that you took?
I said that, for example, if you pay this year in Ramadan, next Ramadan, what you have a money, all your money pay for that.
Or, but what do you mean by that?
You know, Sheikh, he's asking 2 questions here.
He said-
You understand? Apart from zakat al-Fitr, you understand? That one is for Ramadan.
Yeah,
He's okay with that one now. He's talking about saving. You understand? You know, saving for 1 year before you pay zakat. He's talking about he didn't know. So what about if he has been saving? Maybe he collects some money or any halal
I
meat.
have no savings. No, in general, I didn't calculate my savings from last Ramadan to now. I wasn't thinking about saving. So should I start now?
If you did not save, you don't need to pay.
You don't have it.
But I had, like, for example, let's say I had a couple months ago, I had maybe months where I saved, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, I was saving, and then a couple months after, I just spend it, but I didn't know that I was saving.
If you spend it, you don't have to pay.
You are not supposed to pay again because you spent.
Then just at the end of the year, what you have to pay for that?
Yeah. Did you save the money till 1 year? You keep on saving it? No, you can't pay the account on it.
But what you have exactly after 1 year.
So let's
You
say
have to do the niyyah before, sir.
No, Niyaz already exists.
Khalid, for example.
So they say one rich man
500
for
euros.
Qatar.
You
Yeah.
understand? And every
He
month
paid the
you are
zakat
saving
normally.
20 euros.
One day,
You continue saving
the
till 1 year.
still they
That's
go and
20
block his money
euro,
and
40
run
or
away.
60.
They call him, the office,
When it
people
reaches
call
for
him.
any amount
But
you
this is
save
the money.
out of your
He said, don't worry,
income,
this money is
you
killing.
understand?
You
Either
get back.
business or
The police
income,
call the
whatever
people.
you save for 1
The-
year.
The money what? That's
that
what?
is
The
when
police,
you pay
they
the
follow that
45.
people, waste that money. When they steal the money, they go and throw it somewhere and run away. They get the money back.
And
Not
it's
nothing
not
talk.
about Ramadan.
They ask why he said because he paid the zakat.
Yes,
The money
if
is
it
free.
is, it must
We'll
be.
get back to me.
If
Now.
you
They
have
will come back.
Muharram,
No, man,
also
nothing
Muharram,
That
is.
is
Another
halal riba.
Shawwal,
Yeah.
you have to reach another Shawwal.
How
That is
old do
important.
you
If
have
not
to
save-
be when you pay? You should pay zakat.
Whenever you have money.
Yeah.
After
He said,
that,
how old is it? If you're a baby, they tell you that can pay for you. He said, how old?
Yeah, no, you mean I myself when I have a money. When you have a money, you have to pay. When not,
Once you have gold separate and your wife is wearing gold, you still have to pay off the compulsory money.
if you wife,
Because of what is you.
yeah, if you're right, you have to pay for that. Every gold you have it, you have to pay for that.
But the amount has to be required.
ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਾਇਆ ਵਾ ਉੱਤੇ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸੈਪਰੇਟ ਉਹਦੇ ਆਰਟ ਗੱਲ ਦੇਣੀ ਪਊਗੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਤੋਲੇ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੋਏ ਦੇਣੀ ਪਊ ਹਾਫ 7
How much do you have to pay? Start
You have to collect all your money. After 1 year, you have it 1 year. For example, to pay 2.5. For the 100 gram, you pay 2,500. 1,000 gram, 25.
When do you stop paying? Like how much grams you have to pay?
Yeah, I tell you. For example, you have 100 gram. You have to pay 2.5.
Sheikh, can you explain to him the purity as well?
no confused half 7 ਨਾਲ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ 5 ਤੋਲਾ ਜਾਂ 7 ਤੋਲਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇ ਦੇਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ one
You understand Pakistan language?
no maybe 5 या 7 you understand what tola
Yeah.
home money free maybe 5 tola 7 tola या no zakat you know
You have to wait.
yeah
When you wait, how many gram? Then you have to pay for every 100 gram. Okay, 2.5.
I know
So if less than 100 gram, no pay.
huh how many gram
If less than
100 and more.
the purity, isn't it? If the purity depends on weight.
All the people not take the 21. They must have
What for?
work for them.
100 gram तो एक तोला मारना फोन पे सेट करके देखना
Do you get it, brother? Understand it?